Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Noble Legacy. So episode 1 just went up, and people are hyped for this game, which makes me happy because I am hyped for this game. I also got some interesting tips in the comment section. Someone said that trees do regrow eventually. Clay and iron slowly regenerate. Pretty much any collectible respawns unless you build over the spot, which is really, really good news. Also, if you make a house that's this size, people are telling me in order to make the roof properly, you have to put in these archways inside for support. Which, you know, it kind of brings me to a point I wanted to make about the houses. I'm going to address this now. This house is a monstrosity. It's way too big. Now, it's not that, like, it's kind of dark in there. You know what? Why don't we put some lights in? Because I want you guys to be able to see while I'm talking. So let's come over here and go to decoration. These are the lights I like, and oh, I was like, why is there a wall in here? That's right, I built that wall by mistake. So we're gonna go ahead and take out that wall, put some lights in here. I think I could take it out with this thing right here. There we go, looking good. Oh, did I put down 2 walls in here? Okay, I put down multiple mistake walls. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's put down some more lights as I talk about the houses. So this house is way too big. Now, why wouldn't you want to make a big house? Honestly, it's not that expensive. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on the 5th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right about here should be good. You know, I'm just going to put it right over here. And then right here. And then over here. And I see a mistake. I see a mistake ceiling piece too. Okay. Yeah, let's finish this. There we go. Okay, the house is better now. Okay, so why not make a house this size? Why not give them extra room? Because it takes up a lot of room in the area, right? This house is a 3x3. Look at how much room it's taking up. And, like, I need to fit more houses in here. We need to build other things. And it's way more room than they need. Way more room. This right here is the prefab, and that is a 2x1. And it's plenty of room for them. I'm thinking I'm going to stick with 2x1s, maybe a 2x2. No more 3x3s, though. It just takes up too much room, so. All right, so the marketplace. Okay, so this right here says market storage, right? But from what I understand, it's not just market storage, it's overall storage. If you look here in your buildings, it says storehouse, not market storage. So I thought originally this was just for the stuff you're going to put in the market, right? So the way I set it up was to, like, I looked at this and I'm like, well, I don't want them to sell everything. Like, what's going on? That's not sell everything. This is to be collected from stuff, like buildings to collect from the woodcutter. This is made, I think, to store everything in your village. Okay. And then if you want to sell it, what you got to do, and I never set it up to sell last episode. If you want to sell it, you come over to the market and you simply, you know, tell it to sell stuff. You hit this little mark at the end here. Also, you could do it from this menu if you want to. You can go to actually, I thought, yeah, Kingdom. Yeah, Kingdom right here. You can do it right here if you want as well. But yeah, and then you set stuff up to sell. So I've got lumber selling. I want to keep 100, sell everything else. Keep 50 for the wood planks, sell everything else. I'm selling all the mushrooms. I haven't sold the berries yet. I don't have a ton of berries, and I'm assuming people are gonna have to eat. So yeah. Speaking of eat, we need to work on some food stuff. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to go into the build menu here. And I'm going to stick with the prefabs for some of these things. Like right now, I'm going to make a forager hut. I'm just going to do the prefab, but I'll probably not do the prefab again. I'll build my own later. 159 logs. Huh? Hey, wait a minute. Do I have 159 logs on me?
I've no complaints.
I don't. Hold on. Can I build out of the storehouse? Yes. Yes, you could build out of the store. Oh, okay. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. That is freaking sweet. I also got to build something here, by the way. All right, so I want them to bring the planks and everything to the storehouse, but I think the person that transport that stuff is this lady right here. What is she? Yeah, she's the merchant. So I think she's the one that moves stuff around, but if she's selling, Maybe that won't work. I'm not really sure. Basically, whoever is supposed to move stuff around is not doing it, and it's probably my fault. So I'm just going to carry as much as I can and bring this stuff over here. I think they're called a porter. I looked it up, but what the heck happened here? Man, a lot of building mistakes. Okay, well, you know, it's a new game. It's early access, and I am a new player, so... All right, we're going to put all that in. I guess we can just put that in there. Might as well put that in there, too. All right, cool.
Hey,
now let's come over here. Let's hit P. And we are going to make the... I don't know if, like, there's a good spot to make the forager's hut. I guess I should probably make it in the woods, right? By the way, look at all this deforestation over here. All right. I don't think there's berries on the map or anything like that. So all I see is meat, wood, fish, clay maybe. Maybe iron. I don't see anything about berries, so you could probably place this anywhere. So I think I'm gonna place... I don't know. These look like berry bushes to me. I don't really know. I think I'm just gonna put it up here. I gotta figure out where their house is gonna go. I guess it really doesn't matter. It should be fine. All right. Let's go ahead and make this thing. Why is it red? I'm not sure why it's red. A simple wooden forager's hut where villagers can store berries they have collected. Okay, well, I don't know why it's red, but it doesn't... I don't think it matters. I'm gonna put this... how do I rotate? Nope, it's not mouse wheel. It's R? Yeah, R. And then that looks pretty good to me. Okay. And then we're going to put a house. I'm going to make a 2x2 house this time. Should be pretty fun. We're going to build it ourselves. It's so cool you could build out of the frick... I can't believe you could build out of the frick... I'm so shocked. Out of the storage. You know what? Let's put down a road first. What's that under? That's under other. Okay. Right here. Yeah, this looks pretty... you know what? Let's have it go from here through... Nah, I don't want it to go past the house. No, we'll start it from right here. I lost it. Other road. You know what? Why not? Is that it? There we go. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a pretty cool road to me. It's kind of a... Looks like a madman made it, but whatever. It's the olden times. Of course things gonna look weird. Alright, so we want the person that works here to live kind of close to it. I gotta stop using Q and A to rotate. It keeps taking off the thing I'm trying to build. So... Thinking... That... Alright, works for me. Alright, people wanted me to, like, see what happens if you put 2 beds in a building. That's something I also need to test out at some point today. Unless I forget, which I most likely will, but I'll try not to. Alright, let's put the bed... right there. I'm gonna put up the walls first. I do like to put up the walls first. Okay, so structural stuff. Walls. What are these made out of? Oh, these are made out of, like... Is that iron? It looks pink. Iron's pink. We don't have any stone yet, so I guess we're sticking with wood. But we do have to get some stone at some point. Alright, I'm thinking... Yeah, you know what? That's a perfect spot for a wall. Come on. Work with me here. Darn it, I pressed E to rotate. Oh, it's going to be hard for me not to press E to rotate, because that's the rotate button in most games. Alright, and then we need to find some windows. And like a window there. Oh, mouse. Oh, press down mouse wheel and rotate. I don't know. Probably there. And there. Yeah, it's a pretty good spot for windows. And now some walls. Wall. Wall. Nope, I just replaced the window with a wall. Mother fudger. I can't... Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Okay, that's weird. I don't know what happened to that wall that I tried to place down, but... I don't know. It's not there, so I guess it really doesn't matter. Wall... The placement on the building items... it's okay. It's not bad, especially for an early access game. But I think it could be better. I also wish you could choose to keep the walls up no matter where you are. Maybe you can. I don't know if I don't know how. All right, so now we're gonna need these. And you know what? I kind of like these. Oh, you could rotate by holding the right mouse button too. Oh, okay. You know what? I could live with that. I don't like the middle mouse button, but the right mouse button, yeah, that'll work. All right, so how do we want to do this roof? Let's take a look. And you want to make a thatch roof? I don't like thatch roofs, man. I like wooden roofs. They look better, you know? So I'm thinking, do we want to do that? That would be easy. But I could put corner. You know what? Why don't we make this look a little different than some of the other places? We'll use the corner roof pieces. Is that wood? No, that's stone. That's wood. All right, yeah. Actually, this will be easier because we could just do 4 of these and we're done. Oh, okay. So here's a thing that I think would be really cool if the developers could let us do. Yeah, it's a nice little house. How about this, developers? How about, wait, right mouse button isn't, oh, it doesn't, okay, I see, never mind. It's working properly. How about this, developers? Allow us to save our own buildings and put them in the prefab choices. How cool would that be, right? I think that'd be pretty dope. All right, so you come in there. Let's put the bed right here. Decoration. And wait, it's not decoration, it's furniture. And then put this right here. All right, and then what else? What else do they need? I think they need actually I don't remember what you need for a door. Well, okay, that checks out. So I can't. There we go. I wanted to get the walls up without the roof being in the way. All right, and is door under? Oh, it's got to be under decoration. Here we go. House built. Yeah, I would really like to be able to save our own prefabs. I think that would be pretty neat. All right, so now we're gonna get down there. Let's go take a look at this house. It's all the way over here. It's a little bit farther away from the town, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm not doing residential areas like I normally do. I'm going to be making these things out and I'm going to make a house for each workstation. So, how do I want to... I want the stairs right here. I think that's a perfect place for the stairs. And do you want to put them in the middle? Now, let's do this. There we go. And then let's get some fencing. I don't remember what that was under. It's got to be furniture, right? Yeah. Let's give them some proper fencing here. Alright, love it. This place is so cool. This game is so freaking fun. Like, for real. Alright, so this is plenty of room. Like, they don't need more room than this. Unless there's, something in the game later, or, big furniture pieces that I'm going to want to put down. But, I don't know, man. I think this is plenty of room. Ooh, fireplaces. We need to get some iron. Alright, what else do I want to put in here? I don't know why this stuff is red. It's kind of weird. But, yeah. Let's go ahead and go to decorations, and let's give them shutters. I hope the shutters are going the right way. What? There you go. All right, I'm going to assume they're all going the right way. We also need to fix up there. So that's going to be back to structural, and we're going to need walls. Or, wait a minute, was it under walls? Yeah, there it is. All right. Here and oh, beautiful. That worked out. That worked out. Nice high ceilings. This is a nice building here. This is a nice building. We need to give it some light though. So let's go back to decorations, and these are the lights I like. And they're gonna go right here and here and maybe right here? Okay, it looks pretty good. Thinking maybe another one right across the way from this. There we go. 27 of 30. It still needs a little bit more decoration. What else can we put in here? A crate? Decor is 3. Or we need to put an outhouse inside. Let's just put a crate. There you go. A little bit of storage. Wait, do we have end tables or anything like that? Well, that would be in furniture, right? But I think stuff in furniture doesn't count. Oh, it does. Well, I think it does. All right, let's give them a place to put their clothes. It does count. Okay. So there's stuff that will give you the decorational score that's not in decoration. By the way, this is a wardrobe, so you can change what you're wearing. You know what? Why don't we change up a little bit? Oh, that's nice. Wait. Oh, you can change the color. Okay. I like the red. I don't like the green. Oh, look at that. So is it only red? What happens if I... so the undersleeves, you can't choose what they're gonna... the color they're gonna be. Let's take a look at my pantaloons. Oh god, the jester. I kind of like those. Yeah, I like these. And let's make them... well, they're already gray. And the boots... are those... yeah, those... I don't love those boots. But, you know, I like the boots. I just don't like the color. Alright. I guess we'll go with those. Yeah, that's fine. Finish. Change. Alright, we got another house. You know, the more I think about it, the more I think it's a good idea for the developers to allow us to save our own house blueprints. I think it just makes sense. Okay, let's see if we can recruit... actually, let's take a look at the kingdom thing. Our wait, 3 of 6. Did we lose? Wait, no, I only ever had 3. Okay, never mind. Kind of got scared there for a minute. All right, population is 3 of 6. Visitors are 6 of 6. There's my kingdom value, morale, food reserve. That's not good. That it's 0, but we're trying to work on that now. All right, let's go ahead and go to villagers. And everyone seems, you know, relatively happy, so let's go for recruits. Now, I don't know what we need to work in the... hold on, let's go to the building. The forager. Status. Okay, so peasants. Okay, so forager, that's peasants. So we need to get some peasants. By the way, you can see your visitors. We'll go back to that in a moment. So we're going to need a peasant. She wants a library. We don't have it. This one is a night owl and a wanderer. And we can't... well, he's not a peasant, neither is she. Okay, so I guess we're going for you. And let's see what we need to make you happy. Yep, that works. All right, cool. Now, villagers, and actually we'll go to buildings. Forager. And there we go. Probably get another one, too. Maintenance. Yeah, so that's an upgrade. You can do an upgrade if you get foraging baskets. We'll look into that later. There is so much to this game. It's not even funny. I love this freaking game. Like, seriously. All right, you're looking good. Let's go to visitors. So you can see what your visitors' like thoughts and intentions and stuff. You got thoughts right here. The town was quite disappointing, though I did enjoy Explore Marketplace. So yeah, I get a lot of people saying it's disappointing, probably because it's a small town. They wanted to relax. That was what the benches were for. They wanted to explore. If you guys missed episode 1, you should definitely go check it out. I put down some benches for these people to relax. So she wanted to relax. She wanted to explore the marketplace. And then she wanted to relax again. All succeeded. These are pending, which means he wants to do that stuff, but he hasn't done it yet. That's all pending and succeeded. We just want to look for failed. And it looks like everyone seems pretty good. So that's nice.
At least the weather's cold and
oh.
steady.
They don't show up on the map, right? Well, they do because she's getting them, I guess. Interesting. Okay. It doesn't even look like there's anything there. I guess the berries are just on the floor. Okay, you know what? I think the next thing we need to do is, I think we need to get food situated, and we're gonna need more people. So I think I'm gonna build another house, and I think I'm gonna use the prefab. I like this build. I'm gonna have a build. Wait, so I have a 2x2. Yeah, 2x2. I don't think they need to be. I don't think they should be bigger than 2x2s. So, all right. The next thing we're actually, before we do any of that, let's go ahead and make a fishing spot. Okay. So we're gonna go right here, and we're gonna go to prefabs. We're gonna go to economy and a fishing jetty. So you can't put this anywhere except for where it's supposed to go. So there you go. We'll put it right there. It's a pretty good spot. And then we're gonna want to make a road going out there. So let's do that. I don't know where from. I kind of... oh, so that's a road right there. So we could probably go right here. And then just kind of... works for me. Okay. We're also going to want to build a house out here. This is so interesting. To build the houses where the people are working is so opposite of what I normally do. It's crazy. All right, we're gonna go to prefab for this one. And why can't I build it there? Oh, it's because of the stone. Can we get rid of the stone? I don't think I can. Hold on, let's get out there and see if we can get rid of the stone. Maybe, well, I mean, I don't know. It's a good question. We're gonna try. I don't think I can. I've tried to get rid of stone before. It didn't work. So, but these look a little bit different. Oh, I can. All right, but I don't want to get rid of the stone because you want it to regrow or, you know, respawn. So I will not get rid of the stone. But I could. All right, and there's, I think, clay on this side. So I don't know where we're going to put this. I guess we could put this person's house right here. Seems like a pretty good spot for it. That's what I'm talking about, though. You really want to make these houses small because if you make them big, it's gonna screw you over because there's only so much room. So I'm thinking like right here, and then if I hold R, I can, yep. Perfect. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Why am I locked in? The camera's a little weird. Or maybe I just have to get used to it. Yeah, okay. So we can get some fish now. And we have a house. Let's go ahead and recruit another person. I don't know. Actually, let's look through our villagers. Make sure no one's hungry. They don't seem to... Well, I mean, they must be eating. Because they seem okay. Alright, we're going to get another... We're gonna get another villager. Well, first I should see what I need for the fishery. Peasant. Okay. Not visitors, recruits. There's one. I can't get her because we need a library. I can get this one. House with value 32. A foodie and a homebody. Well, she's gonna be really close to work, so I don't know. I didn't look at these either. Improves coin rating earned from visitors when they visit the work town. Grants access to higher tier crafting and harvesting skills. Increases work speed and attack speed. And that is carry weight and weapon damage. I'm wondering if I want to wait for... I don't want someone who's eating more food than some of the others. You know what? I think we're going to hold off on that one. Let's see if we're getting any berries. Also, let's check the storehouse. The storehouse. And okay, so they automatically go in there. So anything, buildings to collect from. I guess you could probably... Oh, can you turn them off? Like, you know, like I don't want them to collect from that building. I mean, I don't know why you'd do that, but storehouse details. Yeah, I don't think you could turn them off. But again, I don't know why you'd want to do that. Also, kindling does not show up in this list, so it's a bit of a bummer. Oh, speaking of kindling, oh my... Dude, there's like a million things I want to talk to you guys about in this game. So, one of my people was unhappy, and I was like, why are they unhappy? Right? No, not recruits, villagers. Why are you unhappy? I think it was her. She was kind of getting unhappy, and I was like, why are you unhappy? And she was cold. So here's the thing. Oh wait, she's the SAR. I'm sorry, it was her. See, she's cold. All right? Because their home does not have fuel. You have to give their homes fuel. I thought they would give their own homes fuel, but I don't know. I guess not. So you go to buildings, and you go to the houses, and you go to maintenance, and make sure they have fuel. Fuel. Why can't I add fuel? I guess I have to have it on me. Yeah. I wonder if I can add fuel from the storehouse. I bet you I can. See, the thing is, the storehouse is not... There's no way to, like, have them move the I don't know, it's kindling? Yeah, kindling. There's no way to move the kindling over, right? So I'm gonna move some logs over as well. So they're not moving the kindling to the storehouse, which means I have to go there for the kindling. So, and you can see I'm making money. Oh, I didn't. No, I did show you. Guys, there's like 50 billion things I want to show you, and I'm forgetting on what I showed you and what I didn't. No, I showed you how I got the market going. Okay. Well, just in case I didn't. Right here. You just click on the market, click this little bag. Like if I wanted to sell berries, boom. I'm not selling berries though. You know what? I'm not going to sell mushrooms either, because I know I need money, but I also need food. Until I get a good stockpile of food, I'm going to stop selling that stuff. All right. Buildings. House. Maintenance. Yeah, you're good. No, I can't add fuel from the storage. That's weird. It's almost like that. I'm thinking the kindling is what I need to add. I think anyway. I'm not sure. Maybe Well, let's check. Buildings, house, add fuel. Okay, now, will it add logs as fuel? That's a good question. Yes, it will. Okay, but I think I want to use the kindling instead of the logs because I don't think you use kindling for anything else. I could be wrong. Kindling is a byproduct of making planks as well. All right, I'm going to add some more fuel for you and for you. And for, oh, you already have fuel. All right, you already got fuel too? Okay. All right, everyone seems to be happy now. And we just have to wait a couple of minutes for, well, 1 minute for new recruits, and we'll see if we can get someone to do some fishing. Also, let's take a look and see if the berries are being brought here. They are not. The berries are all gone. So we're gonna go over here and see if she's gotten berries yet. Also, let's see if she's happy. Buildings, forager, status, productivity, 52%, productivity bonus 5.25, decorational score 55 of 0. Okay. Oh, she is not happy. What's wrong? What's going on with her? She is super not happy. Elizabeth. She can't be. I mean, I guess she could be cold, but her house has fuel now. Bad weather. Villager unhappy. Cold because their home does not have fuel. No, I'm pretty sure their home has fuel. Maybe it hasn't updated yet. Let's take a look. All right, you have fuel. You have fuel. You have fuel. And you have fuel. Maybe it's, yeah, it probably just takes a little bit to update. I should probably find her home and make sure it's decorated properly. So I'm not sure if there's a way to tell where she's living. Yep, here we go. Wait, she's homeless. No wonder. Damn, Cage, you suck. You're the suckiest suck that ever sucked. All right, my bad. How do I give her a home? I think I gotta go to the homes. Yep, there's just this house with nobody living there, and I'm dumbass. All right. Status. There you go. I am so sorry, Elizabeth. I am the worst. I am the worst. Now, does everybody? Should check to make sure everyone has homes. All right. House view. House view. House view. House view. What if it said interrupt while trying to move to bench? See, this is weird. It says I wasn't able to use an object for some reason. That doesn't give me any information. It should say I'm pissed off because I don't have a home. Give me a home. Maybe it did somewhere and I'm not seeing it. Okay. Well, she's happy now. All right, so let's go to the building, the forager. And she's getting 2.1 per minute and 2.1 per minute. Okay, beautiful. That is a wonderful thing. Okay, so check this out. I have now named all of my villagers. My lumberjack is Kodos. Forager's Boxer Mom, Sar is Miser, and Merchant is Autumn. I also had Boxer Mom at the wrong house. I had Boxer Mom living all the way out there at that house. So what you could do if you want to find a certain house, like you just go to the buildings and let's say I wanted to find this house, you go to track and it'll show up with the little exclamation point. So once I found the house that was the one she's supposed to be living at, I named it Boxer Mom's house. So that should keep everyone happy. We need someone at the fishery. Oh, we need to recruit. Yeah. Let's go ahead and recruit. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Let's go ahead and recruit someone. Oh, boy. Gives 10 morale to coworkers, but negative 10 to female. Oh, goodness. And spends free time with terror, may get into fight. You know what? I think I'm going to wait. I need this guy making all the... My whole freaking village here is mostly women. I don't need that guy coming in here and causing problems. Let's go to the forager thingy and see what we got up here. So she has got us 52 berries already, which is wonderful. I gotta find out who moves stuff around. Let me see if I can find that quickly. Storehouse details. All right, storehouse. Porters assigned to this storehouse will aggregate resources from production building. Okay, so they've got to be... Yeah, so it's only one person, and it's Autumn, who's also a merchant. Oh, Porter right there. Okay. All right. Oh, wait a minute. So, hold on. Maybe I am going to recruit someone. Are you cool? Let's see. Still with the making the females pissed. All right, I'm going to wait. I don't want either of those. But I can't I can't have a peasant. Oh, it tells you right there. Lumberjack, forager, fisher, sawer, farmer, animal handler, and hunter. Tradesman jobs. Yep. Merchant. Yeah, so I got to get someone who can... This village tradesman jobs. I don't know what the official name... Tradesman? Is that what that flag means? Probably. Yeah, peasant jobs, tradesman jobs. Okay, I need to wait for another person that has that flag right there. So that is awesome. I can also start selling berries, but... Well, hold on. Let's see. Let's go to the storehouse. No, it's not. Here, let's go to Kingdom. All right, berries. We don't sell. Let's sell them, but we'll hold on to... there's got to be a better way to do this as well. I could double click on this to highlight it, but I can't put numbers in there. So if I want to save like 50 berries, I have to literally just click this thing 50 times. You can't even hold it. Yeah, you can't even hold it down, so... we need to, maybe get that situated. Let's not sell all of these either. Let's hold on to 50 mushrooms. Okay. Alright. That looks good. And the wood and everything is nice. That's good. Alright. We just need to get another merchant person. Not even a merchant, but a porter. Who's going to work in the the storehouse building. This is wonderful. I don't know if I'm going to get a fishing person today. I might. I think I have to make it... Oh, we need to have another house over... Oh, I could probably have them live together. Where does Autumn live? Hold on. We got to find out where Autumn lives. Villagers... Autumn... There you go. House, view, and track. Alright, so Autumn lives right here. Yeah, this is for the woodcutters, so that's fine. So Autumn lives right here. You know what? I'm going to get someone else to live with Autumn. And that way they could live close to the thing as well. Let me get another bed in there so they can have separate beds, because that is my wife after all. So let's see if we can put down another bed and have more people live in the same building. That would be nice, because this building's huge, and like I feel it's a lot of wasted space. Alright, so this could be like kind of like a dorm compound type thing. Now, can more people live there? Please tell me more people can live there. No. Darn it. I guess it would be OP if you could just keep putting down beds and stuff, but that kind of isn't cool. But it is what it is. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right. Let's take a look at our recruiters. All right. Oh, so he's the only one I can get. He's a loner. Plus 10 morale if less than 3 people are assigned to the workplace. Oh, and he's going to be working in the market. So no, that's not going to be good for him. Okay, I guess we're going to wait for another set. Plus, if I'm going to have someone living with Autumn, it's got to be a chick. Okay, we've got a new set of recruits here. The loner one doesn't look too bad, but the problem is if I'm going to put this guy in the marketplace, there's going to be 3 workers in there. So, well, if less than 3 are assigned, yeah. So, I mean, I don't think he'll get mad. It's not like he's going to get negative morale, but it just doesn't seem like a good fit. Plus, I don't want men living with my wife. So, Autumn's my wife in real life, in case you guys don't know. Yeah, I know it's just a game, but it's just fun. Anyway, this one right here, I don't want to piss off all my females, so he's no good. Now, this lady right here, Bertha, she's got move speed decreased by 10%, but she's also got angler. Spends free time fishing at the docks. She would be a good person to live at the docks. So I'm going to go ahead and recruit her. And it should be good. There you go. And then let's give her a place to live first and foremost. And this is the one at the docks. Oh, that's right. You do it from the villagers, I think. Bertha, yeah. View. Okay, no, you do it from the buildings. There you go. Status. Bertha, you live there. And then we will go to the fishery. And Bertha, you will be a fisher woman. Fisher woman. I don't know, whatever. That's what you're going to do. You're going to fish. All right, I gotta wait another, what, 8 minutes, 7 minutes or something like that for more recruits. I really have to get a porter. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to build myself a house, not myself a house, but I'm gonna build a house across the way from the market. And if I get someone else, you know, another male that works out well, I'll just put him in this house. And I will wait for a female to go live with Autumn. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm gonna do prefabs here because I just want to bang this out quick. And rotate like that, and oh, it went away. Darn it! I was using mouse wheel, right mouse button to move around. Ah, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Stop pressing the wrong buttons, Cage. Mother fudging fudge. I'm trying to hit R to rotate. I keep hitting E. All right, there we go. All right, and then we'll try and, you know what? Kind of like that the way it is. Put that right there. Now, even with that house down, I still don't want any of these two guys because the loner thing, I mean, again, he won't get negative morale, but he also won't get the benefit of the loner perk. So I'd like to have him work somewhere else where there's only 2 people. Now, theoretically, there'll only be 2 people in the market right now, but there will be eventually 3. So, and him, I'm not fraternal or whatever, fraternal, probably. Anyway, whatever that is, I'm not gonna take someone with that. No way. So we're still gonna have to wait for another person. Oh, look, freaking snow, huh? I can't see my road anymore. So we're gonna have problems with fuel. While we're, you know what? Let's just go ahead and make sure that these have fuel. They don't because I don't have it on me, but that's okay. They seem to have some fuel right now, except for this house. Wait, no, that house has fuel too. Nobody's even living there and it has fuel. Okay, no, I mean, I think we're gonna be okay. I don't really know what you need for the winter. I'm thinking, are you still gonna get like berries and stuff? Yeah, I mean, still getting berries, so I don't know. What about you? 2.8 per minute. Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty good. We just need a porter. That's it. Once we get a porter, we'll be good to go. I think this game needs some kind of light source that doesn't have to go on a wall. As far as I can tell, the only one is the campfire, and that doesn't seem like a good light source to put on the floor. Let's take a look. Decoration. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could use these candles if you put a table up, but I would like a standing torch or something. I think would be pretty cool. And I know I didn't build anything around over here, but I will eventually. Just not right now, because I'm waiting to get what I need here. All right, 52 seconds shouldn't be a problem. This lady would have been perfect, but I don't have a tavern. I think I know what I'm gonna be doing next episode. Yeah, she would have been perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this guy. He's good at fighting enemies, which is good, but he's also spent his free time at the tavern getting into fights. I think I'm gonna grab him anyway, and hopefully he won't be too much of a problem. 25 sounds good. Recruited. All right, so you are going to go in the storehouse as a porter, and let's also give you a home. Yeah, this one. So this must be the home right next to me, right? Yes. Okay. So this is going to be a temporary home for him until I get a female that can live with Autumn. In case you guys don't understand what my problem is, hold on a sec. Let's make sure we have maintenance. Yeah. Okay. So in case you don't know what my problem is, okay. So I need a porter for the market, right? I need a porter for the market. The person who is going to work in the market needs to live close to the market. Autumn works in the market and lives right here. Autumn is my wife in real life. No, this doesn't really matter in game. I'm just kind of role-playing a little bit because it's fun, you know? So I don't want a man living with my wife, basically. So I made a temporary home right here. He'll live here until I get a female. I'm going to get 2 more females to work the market, and they're all going to live in that house right there. And then eventually I might tear this house down. I might use it for somebody else. I really haven't decided yet. How much did it cost? Because if I tear it down, I will lose those resources, obviously. But, I mean, whatever. You know, logs and planks, I've been getting a lot of them. You want to see how many logs and planks I've been getting? Or Kodos has been getting? Where'd all the trees go? Where'd all the trees go? Is it going to be a problem? Like, that he's got to go farther out for trees? Honestly, he really doesn't have to go that far out. There's trees right here, so he should be okay. And eventually they'll grow back. As a matter of fact, I think this might be the trees growing back right here. So that is pretty cool. All right, guys. I think we're gonna have to work on a couple of things next episode. We're gonna want to work on a tavern. Yeah. So I want to get to the next rank, and we're gonna need a tavern for that. But before we go, let's go check on the berries and stuff, and see how many have been produced or gathered or whatever. We're also gonna take a look at the fish. A visitor wanted to explore the marketplace but could not. Well, I'm not really sure why. I have people in it. I don't know. Yeah, it failed. Explore marketplace. What's going on? Where's Autumn? Maximum Kodos Autumn. She loves her home. I don't know where she is. I'm not really sure what's up with that, but whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, 90 and 27. Yeah, we're doing good on that. We just need it to be moved over. Let's go take a look at... Oh, that was a mistake. There we go. Let's go over here and check out the fishery. You did get resources back. I'm just not sure how many resources. Probably not all the resources, but that's okay. All right, we got some fish out here or what? What do we got going on out here? Fishery. Yep, it's kind of hanging out. There you go. Whoa. Are they being moved? I'm not sure if the fisherman needs something. I don't think people need tools. Either the fish have been... Let's just get a little fisherman thing. Is she fishing or what? Is she having problems? Who is that? That's Bertha. Hold on, let's take a look at Bertha.
A quiet day is a blessing.
Bertha. Activity. Interrupted when trying to move to lake. Time for work. I don't know what interrupted when trying to move to lake means. So... I don't know. I'm not really sure. I might have to look into that. Let's go see if the fish has been moved to the storehouse. I don't think it has. I don't think she's caught any. I think there's something wrong with her. I'm not sure if it's something I did wrong or if it's a bug in an early access, game. Very well could be the case, although I don't really know. All right, let's come in here. And yeah, no fish. Okay. All right, that's a problem. A problem I will have to look into. All right, guys, I'm going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.